Earlier on in the week, we recorded episode 94 of Soccer Cards United. Now it's time for Thursday's show, which is Postcards United, our Q&A show, where you, the listeners and or viewers on the YouTube channel, talk to us and tell us what you're thinking and what you'd like us to talk about. At the time you're hearing this, I am not in Ireland. I'm in Spain, so think of me fondly.
Must be nice.
I hope it is nice. I haven't gone yet as of recording, so... it's a bit stressful because they're cancelling flights and stuff in Dublin Airport. So if I get there, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes. How are you, Enzo?
Not too bad. I'm doing well.
You're waiting patiently for Soccer Cards United stock to arrive.
Yeah, Women's Champions League and Museum.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to get track of numbers, but it's a very difficult thing.
Right. So we're recording this Tuesday, so hopefully the situation has changed by Thursday.
Yeah. Once we have it, it'll be shipped out within 24 hours. As per
and
everyone will get their tracking numbers.
Great. Okay. Right. So we have some questions from the people. And we're going to start off with an email from an Irish listener, which is very exciting. A new Irish listener.
I love that.
It's great. So here we go. This is from Barry. And Barry says, for the YouTube people, they just saw some fire straight off the bat.
Absolute flames.
And if you Postcards United we started putting pictures in it now. Like if people send us pictures of cards, it's always there. So if you listen to the main show and don't use YouTube for that, I would recommend scanning through Postcards United on YouTube because there's a whole visual element to it. Anyway, but obviously we'll describe it as well. So hey, Enzo, Jason. I've been listening to the podcast a few weeks, got on board too late to head up to KickCon, but really enjoying the content so far. Do you have any other shows or anything coming up?
So yeah, none in Ireland, but we're going to London on the 23rd.
Yeah.
We're also going to the National, but I can't imagine.
I presume Barry isn't going to drop everything and fly to New Jersey.
Listen, with what he has in his hands, he'd probably be worth the trip. That's
true. We are hoping to do some sort of an Irish hobby meetup August or September, so stay tuned, Barry. So last week, as we're talking about the PSA grading, which is something I debated for a bit. So I have a quick question for the Postcards United podcast. If you have a chance to get to it, not only do we have a chance to get to it, it's the first question of the show. It's a premier question, Barry. Don't put yourself down. My two most valuable cards would be a 2014 World Cup Prism. The casual nature of this, I love. It'd probably be a 2014 World Cup Prism Messi autograph and a 2013 Topps Premier Gold Ronaldo auto. Would love to have. Would you have any opinion on whether I should get these checked? I see that Messi has dropped a good bit since his peak last year, but still we're a couple of €1,000 and should hopefully bounce back.
Yeah, so straight off the bat, the Ronaldo, it's important to know that's 2013. I don't even know. Like he's in his United kit. He had moved to Real Madrid by this point, obviously.
Certainly, yeah.
Right. But
it's a throwback auto.
Okay, yeah, because it would be more iconic, but it's still 2013, which is just so old that you'd almost forget.
Yeah.
The Messi, we've paid a lot of attention to that specific card, Jason, all the way back from the last London show. We were trying to get one.
Yeah,
I think we offered someone $5,000 for a PSA 9.
Or was that not the on card?
No.
Oh, because the autos are short print in 2014 Prism.
It was all about the Prism. So we were offering $5,000, I think, at the time.
That's right. Yeah.
And not but a month later, I think a PSA 10 is less than that. So
somebody fucked up by not accepting our offer.
Oh, they're regretting it to the day. But it's a beautiful card, and we kind of bought it with the we wanted to buy it. We never actually bought it with the assumption that the World Cup, that card's going to go back up again. So
yes,
beautiful. In terms of the question itself, which is should I get these checked? It depends on a couple of things. So one, it's hard to know what the condition is based on these images, Jason, especially the Ronaldo, because it's all white.
Yeah.
Right. The Messi, you'd need to see the back because the front of it is fine. So depending on the grade, depending on the condition, I'd definitely grade it. But both of them, I wouldn't grade the auto. I would just grade the card because the autos, I think they're both legit autos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the Ronaldo looks a bit messy, but that is kind of how he rolled back in 2013 vibes. We've seen plenty of those. The Messi's just slightly off sticker, but it does look like his legit auto, just not fully on sticker. And for that reason, they would grade poorly. They'd still be authentic.
The autographs would grade poorly.
The autographs would pay. So I would just do a physical card grade, if that makes sense.
Yeah, submit the cards and hope you get 10s or 9s back
Yeah.
And this is part of the reason why I wish we had like a Irish hobby meetup, because then we could get like people to bring stuff and get all the other collectors, everyone weigh in. Like, can anyone spot any reason why you shouldn't, like the bit in the wedding where the priest says, if anyone has any reason why these two shouldn't be graded, I speak now. So I would say, yeah, I think that's good advice. Don't grade the auto, but grade the card, assuming there's nothing wrong with them.
Like, to be honest, grade the card regardless, unless there's a huge flaw.
Because the two cards have such intrinsic value.
Yeah, like PSA 8 to them wouldn't be a bad thing.
Certainly not. Yeah, I agree. Because the pop report's not going to be huge on a 2014 Messi, Prisma, or Ronaldo 2013.
Like at the right price, we'd pick up a PSA 8 of that Messi, I would say. Do you know? It just depends on what level of service you want to send it in at, and that depends on what you think it'll grade.
Yep, I agree with that. Barry closes out his email by saying, "Can you send me a link to the new eBay shop so I can check it out and follow?"
Okay.
Yeah. We'll email him back with a link to the eBay.
I like that.
And if people want to find our eBay that we just set up, it's Sports Cards United.
Yeah, that's the username.
That's the username. So search that username on eBay and you should find it, or send us a DM and we'll shoot back the link. But no, we won't give any pleasantries. We'll just shoot you back the link.
Yeah.
There's no time to say.
And if you buy anything, we need positive feedback.
We need it.
It's so funny. I set it up because my personal eBay, it's always so hard to get people off eBay to avoid the fees. And I set this one up on the first two sales I got, people had messaged the Instagram. They found us.
Wow.
I messaged Instagram and said, hey, let's do this off eBay. It'll be less fees. And I was like, I have zero feedback on this account. I need it on eBay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give you the discount, but it needs to be on eBay. And they were like confused, but I was like, no, but I need the feedback.
We need the feedback more than we need the
percentage off.
Percentage off. Yeah.
When the feedback is thriving, we're gonna
follow people. Start siphoning it away.
Yeah.
Right. So thank you to Barry for that nice email, and let us know what happens with those cards, because that is some heat, as they say.
Heat.
Right. This is from Instagram 2 weeks ago. You can see and the little icon there, and so. So this is from Collect, Invest, Repeat. So disregarding checklists, how do you guys feel about the amount of soccer product out there right now? Too much, just right, too little? What do we think? I think we might have talked about this on Monday's show.
Leaning towards too much.
Yeah.
And we're certainly nowhere near too little.
No, we're certainly nowhere near too little.
I don't know how far off we are just right, because like I think of it from my point of view, it's still not necessarily so easy to get Serie A product. It's not necessarily easy. There's a lot. I'd say there's a lot. There's too much of the stuff there shouldn't be. Maybe I should say.
Is it difficult, or is it just expensive?
Maybe expensive is the word. Definitely not difficult, to be fair.
You can get it. It's just
there's an arm and a leg involved.
Yeah. I think if we said, let's say on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 is there's hardly enough product for anyone. 50 is there's just the right amount of product, and 100 is there's way too much product and we're in a junk back soccer era. Where are we on that 0 to 100 scale? I think we're probably around
80, 85.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I was thinking 80. Yeah. So it's like we're up in the danger zone, as the red zone.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like there is definitely a variety of it, like the likes of like the Nations League that's coming out, the Bowman under 21. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think the thing that pushes it into the 80, 85 is the fact that they're all getting light versions. It's the fact that like Panini are making their blasters, their retail, their mega boxes, all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's the endless variations.
Yeah, like, because you can bring in, for example, a Chrome Light if you haven't quintupled the print run of Chrome.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the necessity of Chrome Light is because Chrome you could not get it. But like then they printed Chrome to the moon so anyone can have it. But then they also made Light to try fix the problem that has been solved by overprinting Chrome.
Yeah, I understand.
Now you just gone crazy.
It's almost an attempt to artificially keep the price of Chrome up by saying, well, no, you can't. I mean, it can't be any cheaper than this because this is the price of a demonstrably worse product.
That is loaded.
That's loaded, of course. It's loaded. You got to make sales.
It's a big mess.
Yeah, I think we're probably too much. And not like not too much. I like the variety, but just too much of everything.
Yeah. There can be enough. All the sets could exist.
Yeah.
They're just printing too much of each one.
I think that's right. Okay. This is from Bart's Card Corner. I own the Jude 1 of 1 from the same set as your Mokoku 101 auto. So that's the BBB Summer Tour from 2021. I will be in Dublin in mid-July. How about we meet for a beer, a 1x1 side-by-side photograph of the Jude and the Mokoku, and some soccer card discussions?
I'm free.
I think mid-July, I'm good. You can catch us before the National.
Yeah, if it's before the 23rd, we're here.
Yep, that'd be nice. So I suppose I should message Bart's Card Corner.
Yeah,
because I don't know if he's part of the notification squad.
Yeah.
Plus, it was 2 weeks ago that he asked. So
I see that there. The 2 week. You might have thought that you ghosted it.
Yeah, I'll send him.
What is mid-July? Maybe when you're in.
I know, because mid-July could be anything from the 10th to, the 20.
When are you back? What date?
The 10th, Sunday.
Oh, well then.
So unless it's in the next 5 days,
that's not mid. That's not mid-July.
That's not mid-July. But I don't know what Bart's Card Corner thinks mid-July is.
Neither do I.
But we're gonna. That'd be cool to get that. I mean, what if he's already set off on the journey and he didn't bring the Jude with him?
No, he brought the Jude.
You think so? In the hopes.
You need to message.
I'll message. I put it on the show instead of messaging. I didn't message pre-show, which I should have done, actually. I should have said, we're going to talk about this on the show, but by the way, let's do it.
You're in, yeah.
But I do everything live on air.
Oh, my God.
So, next one. I don't know how many questions we have. I think that there's a few more. Turner says, I know you sort of talked about it, but can you two lock in your guesses on the PSG Topps Chrome price on the Topps website? I'm thinking 5K price per box directly from Topps. So Turner wants us, the two of us, to individually put our reputation on the line here and guess how much Topps are going to charge for the PSG Chrome set.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't see it under 5K. I'll say that. I think maybe 6K.
Wow.
Maybe 6K. 6K though, like Messi autos do about 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Neymar, you kind of be lucky to get 1.
Yeah. Unless it's a rare Neymar auto.
Yeah, and
even then you're
still
rare. Up maybe up around $700, $800. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
And yeah, Mbappe will probably do some crazy shit. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the uppermost price 10 grand. But I think that would be crazy. Because
I suppose I'm gonna have to guess under 5K.
No.
Because then that's the only, in terms of a guessing game, that's my best strategy now to win the guessing game.
No, it's not, because Salzburg came out at 3K.
So what's your guess?
My guess is 6K.
Your guess is 6. So my guess is going to be 4.5.
Okay. Do you believe that though?
I think I don't know.
I don't
know. It's a guess. That is what a guess is.
I know. Something you don't know, but I just don't know if you believe what you're saying.
You think, well, no, but see, I've been colored by the fact that we're now playing a game.
We're not. You made it into a game.
It's a game. No, Turner made it a game by saying lock in your guess. That's a game.
Okay, but I think here's one. If the winner got something, would your guess be 4.5?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I would, yeah.
You're a nut job.
Because if I guess, what am I going to guess? 7? Yeah. Turner has 5, you have 6. So my options have to go below 5 or above 6.
Or in between 5 and 6.
I don't think it's going to come out of 5-5.
So you're saying you don't believe it'll come out at 7, so your only guess can be 4.5.
That's right.
Okay.
So it's really, I'm not giving an answer about PSG. I'm just playing a guessing game. I'm just going to message Bart's Card Corner real quick.
Okay. Live.
I'm going to say, hey, we think his name's Bart?
Don't know. Do not know. That could be a Simpsons reference. You never know. You never know.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Serie A mosaics I got the other day, and I'm not happy.
That video actually should be up by the time people are seeing this podcast, or listen to this podcast. Next one from Overbought Collector. Which prospects from the Japanese national team are the most interesting? Kubo.
Fair. What's your man's name? Kamada isn't Japanese, is he?
Kamada's Japanese, yeah, but I don't know if you call him a prospect.
No, I know. I'm just thinking of Japanese players.
I think Kyogo for Celtic, Kyogo Furuhashi is very exciting, and because he plays in Scotland, it's not hard to see him following the path of a Kieran Tierney or Stuart Armstrong and going to the Premier League. Because he's already Van Dijk. You know, we've Andy Robertson, all these guys. So yeah, I think we could see Kyogo in the Premier League. Kubo obviously being Real Madrid player, who knows what's going to happen. And then I would say I would focus on those two. I mean, it's Minamino, we would have said,
but not really
because he's not really. You wouldn't really call him a prospect anymore. I don't think, having gone to Liverpool and then gone to Monaco. He's in his post prospect years.
Yeah, trying to bounce back.
But he's one that you could that could have an amazing age 27 to 32 prime, absolutely. You know? He could be, something crazy could happen with him. So yeah, I think for me, Kyogo and Kubo, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Always fun to see Japan at the World Cup as well.
We got a response
from Bart.
Oh yes.
Okay.
That's locked in.
Perfect. All right. So just for anyone else, if you're coming to Ireland and you have a card that you can match to one of our cards, we'll see you.
But could that become the unofficial meetup?
Oh, we could get some other collectors involved, you mean?
Yeah, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks we have.
That's a good idea.
Is it tight?
It's very tight, but we could maybe do something.
We could put out a call.
Wow. How disgraceful would that be if it was Bart coming over here that made us do the meetup?
How disgraceful would it be if it was just Bart at the Irish meetup with us?
Yeah. And we have to make excuses. Oh, Bart, they were all a bit they were all really busy. Day. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Is that not in March? No, we celebrated twice. Right. What's next? Caleb Peterson says, why doesn't Ryan Gravenberch have more value?
Because he's just kind of a box-to-box midfielder that vibes out.
Yeah.
He's going to be phenomenal.
He's a midfielder, yeah.
Bayern Munich are doing some great business at the minute. They signed him, they signed Mane, they might be signing De Ligt. That's some fucking phenomenal business if they get that across the line.
Yep. They signed somebody else from Mazraoui, was it? The fullback from Ajax as well, along with Gravenberch, I think, has gone to Bayern as well. I think as well with Ryan Gravenberch, he hasn't really had, in terms of the general public, he didn't have moments as part of an iconic. Frankie de Jong's card values are surprisingly healthy because so many football fans remember that 2018-19, I think, Ajax team that he was part of. So Ryan Gravenberch, obviously a midfielder, and hasn't had any kind of mainstream huge moments. So, but there's a World Cup coming up, and Louis van Gaal might have some big plans for old RG.
Yeah, and I'd say you might be comparing the value to the likes of Pedri and Bellingham. Obviously, Pedri playing for Barcelona and just being so phenomenal hypes him up. Bellingham being English hypes him up, and then even Camavinga, French, people get excited about him because the French team is so strong, and then also moving to Real Madrid.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't even want to say his day will come. I'm just going to say he is a fantastic player.
Okay. This is from Cardboard Craig. This is another kind of personal message. but it was in PCU. So I'd love to make a trade with you guys as the national. What kind of stuff are you looking for? 2014 Messi Prism Auto.
I'm looking for sapphire parallels of this gentleman, which is not soccer, so my apologies. Lewis Hamilton, number 139. Yeah, some Italian autos, some Milan autos would intrigue me.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What's he trying to get?
Oh,
because we have a limited amount of shit coming with us, realistically.
Yeah.
So we don't have a table. Like, we'll have a backpack full, I guess, but we might keep it just slabs. We might not bring singles necessarily.
It might be a decoy backpack to deter muggings.
Ooh.
You might open it and it's just a bunch of packing peanuts.
No, just worse than packing peanuts, Jason. It's just a load of Bundesliga flagship.
I like the 2014 Prism autos are good.
The 2018 on-card autos for
2018 on-card autos. If you had a Messi Panini treble sticker auto thing going on, that'd be great.
Any Messi icon. This poor fella, we should look at his page. You might have we're just demanding Messi autographs at the minimum.
It's like when I went to the first London card show and I said I need to find a Pele auto.
Well, listen, a Pele auto will do. A Maradona auto.
Maradona auto, yeah.
But like trading, we'd want to be trading some shit to get a Maradona auto, Jason.
I know. A Pele auto. That's what we have to trade.
Oh my god. That man was fucking up his deal. Pele autos are fucking everywhere.
This is the fella who told us that he'd only trade a Maradona auto for a Pele auto.
That was crazy.
Yeah. You can get a Pele auto if you want one.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe his Maradona card was flawed in some way.
Maybe so.
We'll never know.
And if Cardboard Craig is sitting on a bunch of 2016, sorry, go ahead.
I-am Pinamontes. There's any more rookie ticket Pinamontes that are numbered?
Andrea Pinamonti.
We're looking for it.
And then any 2016 Euro Prism Republic of Ireland or 2017 Panini Nobility Republic of Ireland, I'll take those off you.
There we go.
So that's some of what we're looking for.
We have some stuff at PSA though, so we might be rocking up the national with some heat.
And we're also looking to have fun.
You know, that's true. We're there for the full days. There might be like one day where we're kind of mixing with the trading and the selling and whatever.
Yeah.
And buying. And then there might be, I don't really know.
Yeah, but Cardboard Craig, are we going to, how are people going to identify us?
I might, while you're in Spain, work on some hoodies.
Right. Quick delivery hoodies.
Quick hoodies. Like there's a spot on Camden Street that does prints, do they not?
Yeah. We could put a rush order in on some hoodies.
There's no way.
Is it not going to be very warm for hoodies?
Maybe not inside the national itself. I feel like from all the videos I've seen, hoodie seems to be the attire. Hoodie and shorts.
Oh, hoodie and shorts. That's confusing.
You're going to have to get your legs out.
I don't know about that.
Listen, if I'm getting a hoodie, I'm going to get a t-shirt as well, Jason. We'll have a...
Okay. Yeah.
I'll see what can be done. But I don't know. It's going to look really bad, maybe.
Yeah.
That we're just branding. We're not just there as two people. We're branding.
We're walking around in our own t-shirts.
And then loads of people, I'd say, that are like more into NFL and shit at the tables will be heckling us, being like, you guys like soccer?
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, showing us like Adama Traore Rainbow. Do you want it 1 million OBO? Okay.
Oh God. I don't know what we're gonna do, Jason. But yeah, we can. I don't think we've ever done. We've done a trade deal before.
But I suppose Cardboard Craig could just text us and say, where are you guys? He doesn't have to find us to make a trade.
Oh no, of course not. We're gonna definitely figure that out.
Right.
Sure, I did that in Minnesota.
You linked up with the people through the DMs.
I missed a couple of people as I found out as I was clearing the DMs the other day. That was very sad.
Yeah. But you can't win them all.
Well, that's true.
I think this could be the last question.
New Premier League signing will have the biggest impact on their club next year. Shit. I'd like to say Haaland, but I don't know if that's true.
I think Haaland is obviously prime candidate, but I actually think that he'll make a bigger difference in the Champions League than he will in the Premier League.
But you said what new Premier League signing? He never said impact on their club. Never specified that it had to be in the Premier League.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think Haaland. Because I think when it comes to the big games in the Champions League, like sometimes we saw this with Real Madrid, sometimes you just need somebody who can score a goal in a variety of situations.
That's very true. I can't really think of too many other signings. Like, I don't think Calvin Phillips is going to rejuvenate them. I think he'll be on the bench a lot, although I do think he should start in the midfield. Gabriel Jesus.
I think Gabriel could. I think he could have a big impact at Arsenal because they're missing a goal scorer.
I do too, but I also think he could become, because he's far from mediocre, but I think at Arsenal he could become mediocre, which is a real insult. But Arsenal are dodgy, basically. Well, he could. I wouldn't have as much confidence, I guess, in him, but he could definitely be that player. I think the left back that United signed, Malacia. Again, I wouldn't put him in the biggest impact, but I think that he's going to really fix them up in terms of the left back. But the rest of the defense and team is such a shambles that you could be as good a left back as you want to be. You're not going to make a huge impact. But yeah, there hasn't been crazy business done in the Premier League yet. I think Haaland has to be the standout there.
Yeah, I think maybe you could be a bit cheeky and say, for Liverpool, the biggest signing has been not Darwin Núñez, but Mo Salah renewing his contract, because that settles that.
That's true.
So
you could say if Ronaldo leaves, he could have the biggest impact on United in a positive way.
Yeah. God, I just wish he'd go away.
I feel bad for him because I think he needs a team that's willing to change what they're doing. You know, like he could win a Champions League at Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich run their club properly, and they're like, we're not.
We don't change our entire system for someone that's going to be retired in a year and a half.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like if you're at that stage in your career, you have to like when Zlatan went to AC Milan, he didn't say, "I'm here now, change your entire shit." He said, "I can enhance what you're doing."
Yeah. Ronaldo's still building his legacy. Like, Ronaldo wants to win another Ballon d'Or. He wants to win a Champions League. He wants to win international tournaments. Like, he's not ready to wind down, even though he's at the wind down age, which is fine because he is so phenomenal and talented and whatever. But basically, by leaving Real Madrid in the huff and puff that he did, like, no one else could really.
And then leaving Juventus in a huff and a puff.
Yeah.
And now leaving Man United in a huff and a puff.
Like, he wants to be in the Champions League because he wants his Champions League goal scoring record to continue, and he wants the opportunity to win the Champions League, and he wants to win a Ballon d'Or, which he probably cannot do without being involved in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm trying to think who else has had a good. Antonio Conte's had a very good window so far with Spurs. I saw that they said they signed Yves Bissouma from Brighton, who was highly sought after, and
Richarlison, I don't think he'll have a huge impact, but
no, I think he's just basically replacing Steven Bergwijn in the squad. Bergwijn's gone to Ajax, but Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Bissouma are now going to be midfield partners at Spurs, and they're the two players who had made the most successful tackles per game last season. So if you're trying to run through Spurs midfield, you're just going to get the ball taken off you is what's going to happen.
And they got Perisic as well. He could be a huge asset.
Perisic could be huge. Yeah, exactly.
Spurs did good business.
Spurs have done very good business. Yeah. I think also like Arsenal bringing in Gabriel Jesus, bringing in Fabio Vieira as well. It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, but I'd say it's either between City with their two signings, two main signings of Calvin Phillips and Haaland, and then Spurs, I think, would be the one, because Conte are turning them into, or is trying to turn them into an actual team.
Yep. So there we go.
That's it.
That is it.
Jason, enjoy Spain.
Thank you very much. This comes out on Thursday. The festival will just be starting.
I love that.
So that'll be exciting. And it's a cashless thing. I have the top of a wristband.
Is it top of a wristband?
Yeah. The wristband has a little near field communication chip in it, and you just tap it. Like,
jeez.
But I'm not sure I could just do that with my phone.
Yeah, why can't I use my card to tap?
Yeah. If it's still a tapping,
What happens if you put too much money on the wristband? You don't use it all.
you can get refunded, I believe.
Sounds good.
So that'd be good. And they try to entice you into topping it up with a lot of money by saying if you top it up by this much money, you get a free tote bag. But then I read the small print. It's only the first 500 people.
Ah,
So I'll pay as I go. Thank you very much.
how do you not know you're part of the 500?
I don't believe I'm so lucky. I'm superstitious.
Okay. My God, they only have 500 tote bags.
Yeah.
This is a small festival.
No, it's a big festival.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound like it is. That's shocking.
Shocking. I think they're just skimping out on the tote bags in the hopes of getting people, because people will top up and then only, like X percentage of people will forget to get the refund or just won't get the refund.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're keeping that money.
Bastard.
They're not chasing you down and say, oh, sorry, we actually have some money from you.
Sir, the thing's over. We're going to automatically reimburse you. No. Fill out these forms.
Yeah,
Fill out all these forms. What a bastards.
I know. So they have an opportunity to win me back. I'm going with a negative mindset. And it's up to them to spin it into a positive. So we're back on Monday for episode
95.
And if you haven't seen the Serie A Mosaic Hobby Box Rip,
Don't even watch it.
it's good. Enzo has a full-on breakdown during it.
Don't even watch it.
Right. Have a good weekend, Enzo.
I'm gonna. Good weekend. Oh yeah, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday, yeah, but we're in the past, but they're in the future.
I just dropped half my mosaic cards on the floor.
All right, goodbye.
See ya.